So I just want to tell the American people, you should not forget this. When we come up to midterms and other things, don't forget what they've done to our country.
Donald Trump and Republicans made the decision to shut the government down, the longest shutdown in American history. Would rather do that than provide health care that's affordable to working class Americans.
This morning, the federal government shutdown may be over, but the finger pointing in D.C. continues. House lawmakers narrowly passed a short-term funding deal, and President Trump signed it overnight. Federal workers furloughed during the 43-day shutdown could get back to work as early as today. Although just how quickly full government services and operations will resume is still unclear. And while there's hope that SNAP payments will resume promptly, there's more uncertainty around how long it'll take for air travel to get back to normal.
Yeah, the FAA announced an emergency order to freeze flight reductions at 6% rather than increasing them to 8% today and 10% tomorrow. Now, that move stems from improved staffing. Staffing triggers at major airports across the country dropped from a high of 83 on Saturday to just 4 on Wednesday. Haley Gravitt is tracking the situation on the ground at Harry Reid International Airport this morning. And Haley, cancellations look to be improving, but now, based on your last report, it appears that they're moving up.
That's right, Justin, and you can't tell by the line behind me, but some travelers are concerned about whether or not they'll see flight delays or cancellations. And actually, just about 5 minutes ago, I went up to that line here at TSA PreCheck, which is looking like there's no real problems with it right now, but a lot of travelers were rushing to get to their flights on time this morning, telling me that they couldn't talk to me because they had to run and get ready to get to their flight. Some people telling me that they showed up 3 to 4 hours early for their flight just to make sure that there's smooth sailing so they can get on their flight in time. So while it is good news of the government shutdown being over for thousands of federal workers, that question now remains, how long will these reductions stay at 6% nationwide? So while we do see federal workers returning, there are some reports that cancellations will remain in effect for some airlines while they get fully staffed back up. But as we do inch closer to the holiday travel and seeing travelers concerned about the stress for just holiday travel in general, someone that I even spoke with saying that with Thanksgiving just around the corner, they are hoping to get to their destination safely, which has mirrored a lot of concerns for other passengers that we've spoken to in the last couple of weeks.
Insane.
I want to get home as soon as possible.
I had mentally prepared myself.
We worried at first, like, oh shoot, are we gonna make our connecting flight?
I think we're still gonna go home. We're gonna rent a car and we're gonna drive home. I'm done with Vegas after 4 days.
I would be worried about, like, right now, it's just if Las Vegas, everybody over here just huddled up and left right now. They were stuck here, right?
So we do know that flights to LA, Denver, and Colorado are the top 3 destinations out of Harry Reid, according to the Bureau of Transportation Statistics, carrying the busiest domestic routes through Southwest. And we did see a lot of those cancellations in the last couple of days through Southwest was one of the main ones that we did see. And according to FlightAware, Southwest was one of the most impacted airlines, 28 canceled flights just as of yesterday. So here's another look at the TSA PreCheck line. We can see that there's really no problems with it, but it is a little bit more congested than the regular line for people. So just have that into effect in consideration if you are traveling today. We do know that we see it kind of come in draws of people. So if it's really quiet right now and 20 to 30 minutes, there could be a huge line of people. It just really all depends on where you're traveling to and what destination you are considering for today. But again, just with all of the uncertainty for how long we will see that 6% nationwide, travelers I've spoken to have just said the best bet for you is to just come early and make sure that you're checking those flight destinations. Reporting at Harry Reid International, I'm Haley Gravitt.